Hello everybody, welcome back to the H Reborn channel. I'm H Reborn for you, and today we're back with another video for you guys. And yes, we're in a whole different other KVK. And I wasn't really planning to post about this KVK because this is a recovery KVK that we're doing. So I wasn't really planning to make any videos on this. I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave this KVK style in there, and then the next KVK I'll start recording videos. But like, I feel like I have to talk about this KVK because this KVK is kind of interesting in my opinion. So what's been going on in this KVK recently is that we have an interesting situation. So how the allies were decided is fire, earth, and water versus daybreak, greenwood, and wind. And it's kind of funny. One, because 3488 is in a recovery KVK. We weren't planning to fight. We were definitely not planning to fight. But here we are. Zones past 5 opening. We're in zone 6. Is this zone 6? I never get to understand these stuff. But yeah. They allies and council said we were able to win this KVK. So like this went from a recovery KVK, which it still is, to a winnable situation KVK where we can get more rewards out of it, which is very good. So let me, before we even start, if you guys are new to the channel, please leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications if you haven't already, so you won't miss out when I post a new video. With that being said, let's get straight into the video, governors.
H2O, we feel the flow. Every drop's a journey everywhere we go. From the mountain peaks to the ocean's floor. In the dance of the waves, we always want more.
Okay, starting from Pass 4 opening, we weren't planning to fight Pass 4 versus Daybreak. As you can see, they locked us up. Well, sort of locked us up. And we kind of fought them. And let me just say, the results are not what you expected. You can see them building actual flags to protect their heroines. Well, what are they expecting? We have nothing planned for the zone. Yet, maybe. Maybe when they lose Kingston, I don't know. But yeah, we had a full fort wall. Where is the bastion? Let me find it. Right by this bastion. The Charles Mancha bastion. You guys are gonna flame me from pronouncing that wrong. But yeah, we had a fight at that bastion, and we just had a fort wall like straight up. We had D80FR fort over here. We had a S88N fort over here. We had a 3611 fort over here and another 3611 fort over here. And we held that fort for like a couple of days, testing, let's say, testing how good Daybreak was. And oh my goodness, when I say I've seen worse fighting or the best possible trades that my farm account could have gotten. Not my main, my farm account. Let me remind you, my farm account, which is my old main account now, is this account, H2O Reborn. Now tell me why I was trading 2-1 positive with flipping Huo, Joan, Arthur, Achilles, not even expertise. Tell me why. Because we're fire, do we pack more of a punch than Daybreak? In the stats, they have more, like Daybreak and Greenwood literally was one of the biggest camps in the oh my goodness, English. Biggest camps in the game, with water being the, I think, the strongest camp in the KVK right now. Greenwood and Daybreaks being second and third. Earth being I think it was water, Greenwood, Daybreak, wind, earth, fire. I think that's how it was, because we were placed in the last place of power, but for kill points we were on top. But yeah, we fought zone pass 4 opening. We held our own for a couple of days, traded positive, drained Daybreak a little, move over to pass 7. We didn't bother fighting much, but you know who did bother end up fighting? Earth. And I told, oh my goodness, it's embarrassing for one kingdom to hold two camps at the same time. In my opinion, if one kingdom can hold two camps at the same time without having too much pressure on themselves, it speaks for itself, honestly. It speaks for itself. Earth, like, I think it was Saturday afternoon, Earth built out some flags to touch this fort right there. And they had a lot of field presence yesterday. Greenwood woke up first, Daybreak then followed. Earth had all this territory right here next to this mountain. All this was Earth territory. Reminder, they built against water. We had zero territory. Earth nor fire had zero territory before Earth built out. Look where Earth and water was focusing. They were focusing on wind. Wind, I'm saying. Wind had literally, they didn't build out either. They know wind is cooked. Let's just say wind is cooked. They're not getting out. They're not seeing Kingston. I'm just saying it right now. Wind is not making it out of the hood. So yeah, Earth came out. They built. They had their fun. They hold Daybreak and Greenwood. And actually, we can check the stats for that right now. The battle for Gamar. As you can see, most of the top 10 spots on this leaderboard right now is from Earth. All of this from Earth. All of that. BO8, B0W8, and 55WP. That's Earth. They had 9 out of the 10 rankings in the zone. Mind you, they had little territory space to deal with. Past 7, build out a little right here. Right here. That's all they had. And they had 9 out of 10 spots. This goes to show if we had actually built out into this past 7, we've could have destroyed Greenwood and Daybreak. Very much so, because their performance on the field is very terrible. Their reinforcements is great. They're good at reinforcing, maybe because they have a bunch of Korean or Chinese whales on their side. So yeah, they gotta get that. In retrospect, those guys do not give a shit about their troops. So yeah. So I just wanted to talk about the KVK because, like, I feel like it's an interesting one because we have a chance of winning. There's a huge chance of winning. Pass 8 opens up soon, February 22nd. We're gonna be doing something special then. But Kingsland, I think it's on a Sunday or Saturday, something so. But I don't know if it's gonna be a Kingsland because I don't know if wind's gonna even break out of this situation right now. But who knows? Who knows? Well, I think that's it for the video. That's what I want to cover. I'll probably do a KVK end video. So like when KVK ends, I go over the stats and stuff like that. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this KVK. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss out when I post a new video. With that being said, I hope you have a great day, governors, and I see you all in the next video. Peace.